Nick Hawkins just come back from the London Stadium virtually. West Ham fancy views. West Ham 2, Brighton 2. Matt, a disaster of a team performance, really, and it come from the manager, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, always good to see you, mate. But where can we start today? Painful to watch. Barely, 10 minutes to rescue from the game? We can't keep throwing away those first halves of games like we're doing and expecting a couple of substitutes in the second half to rescue a result in the second half. We're throwing away cheap, easy points, realistically. And, today, another chance, another situation getting bailed out by Souček. I mean, he's turning into our new Kevin Nolan, isn't he, really, in terms of goal scoring. But, I mean, like you say, mate, it comes down to team selection. Not going to talk about the dunk goal. I mean, even though I think it was a handball, it's important to focus on us, as West Ham. Credit to Brighton, they came and looked to make themselves difficult to beat. But, I mean, we've had this period of playing badly and winning. Then we went into playing well and not winning, against Man United, for example. And now we're getting into the situation of playing badly and not winning, So, I mean, it's heading downhill a little bit. And, I mean, right now, like you said about the team selection, the problem is we don't understand Moyes, Questions, mate. Where's Benrahma? What does Lanzini have to do to get a start? Why is Noble starting? And why the hell does Haller not get subbed off when he's playing badly? I mean, that's the thing. If we understand the team selection for Moyes and we lose, you hold your hand up now and you go, you know what, fair play. We got beaten by a better team on a day.
You're going into a Brighton game and you're setting up like you're playing Man City at home. I just don't understand it. I really don't understand it.
Well, remember last week, mate, I said that Ben Johnson should have started last week. And I mean, I'm really chuffed that he did in the left wing back. I have a lot of faith in him. And I'm really chuffed he got the goal today. One of the few standout players of today. But Moyes generally gets the team right. He has been getting the team right. But the last two games, it's been woefully wrong. It really has been wrong. And unfairly, he's made Noble the scapegoat in the process, because Noble shouldn't be in the team. We know that. He's done well as a bit part role coming on to shore up games in the last 10, 15 minutes. But the problems are far deeper than Noble, I mean, we're playing 5 at the back and we have a midfield like that. Like you say, we're playing Brighton, mate, I mean, what's going on there? I mean, Brighton came into this game 5 games without a win, mate. They came without Lamptey. That's one of their most attacking players, even though he's a fullback, So why the hell do we set up like this? I mean, talking about Noble as a scapegoat, there should have been 5 guys ahead of him in the team today, don't you think? I mean, you could have put Lanzini, Benrahma, Fornals, even Yarmolenko and Snodgrass, mate. You can put a case in to get them ahead, So, I mean, I don't know, mate. I mean, I'm really, really confused. And that's the thing that worries me, I mean, and I think that's just us as a general fan base, no?
I don't know what to say today. I mean, I just, it's just, we keep on chucking away these chances, mate. And it's just, this all comes down from the manager. I don't like Haller as a player. I just don't think he offers anything. He scores one sort of wonder goal when everyone thinks he's the Messiah. I just don't like him as a player. I can understand he hasn't got a lot of choice at the minute, but there are choices to be made in other parts of the of the team. Like starting Lanzini, like giving Benrahma a start to sort of give these players. Against Leeds we had the balance right, and since then he just has not got it right. He hasn't.
No, that's it. That you're 100% right, mate. I mean, that's the questions that we just said at the beginning. What does Haller have to do? The only game he got subbed off, if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, was Aston Villa at half time, and all the other games he's stuck in at 90 minutes. I mean, look, I don't like to talk about Haller, but I think I'm gonna do it quickly. Today was like playing with 10 men, like you say. I think it's putting a square peg in a round hole. Nothing against him. We don't help him. Our system's not designed for him. But, I mean, at the end of the day, like you say, mate, it's a game. We got to get goals, and he's not clinical. He's got, I think it's 2 goals in 9. I mean, I'm forgetting about the cup because nobody cares about the cup, really. I mean, it's a league competition that we're here for, really. He's got 2 goals in 9 games, I think, since Antonio's got injured. And I mean, that's just not good enough, And I said it before. maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I think we did talk about it, mate. We've got nothing to lose with mixing it up. I mean, Moyes, I don't think, like you said about Benrahma, I think he doesn't like him because it's not his signing. I don't know, maybe something like that. But I'd start him as a false nine. I mean, every time that he comes onto the field, you look when Fabianski's got the ball, Benrahma is sprinting off somewhere to get into a position to make a run. Well, get him on the field as a false nine and tell him, push the line, run the line, get between the lines. When did we see a run from Haller today behind the lines, behind the defence? Not one.
Okay, I don't remember seeing a run, Matt, to be honest.
But that's it, mate. I mean, we don't have anything between the lines with Haller. And I mean, you can. I mean, I agree with you. I was watching the game, and I'll always watch you guys on the watch along. And I agree with you, mate. That I think Bowen is fed up playing alongside him. From his body language, he looks fed up. I think you made that observation, mate, and I agree with you. I really do. And I mean, next game, I'll throw the cat among the pigeons, mate. Start Benrahma up front. Stick, I don't know, Lanzini and Bowen playing off him in a free there, and leave Rice and Souček there. Or in a worst case, mate, Yarmolenko for Ukraine plays as a lone striker. I'm not Yarmolenko's biggest fan. I mean, he has some wonderful things and some diabolical things that he does.
No, I understand.
But at least, I mean, if we continue like this, I mean, I always try and look at the positives and stuff. But I mean, I just wanted to take that moment just to put in my point about Haller, because nothing against the guy. I'm sure he's fed up as hell being with us. But I mean, no player is bigger than the club. And that applies to all teams.
No,
and I just think, and if Antonio's not coming back, we just got to mix it up. And I don't think we're going to lose anything doing it.
No, I think you're right, mate. Thank you very much for joining us, Matt. Really appreciate it.
Sorry to dominate the talk today, but I just got a few things to get off my chest.
No, that's what we're here for.
Always a pleasure, mate. And thanks for the wonderful content.